Y'all see my little face? Y'all see my face? I'm just hoping this signal works. Okay. All right, y'all, and we're back. Um, Hopefully we get all the way through. I think we're gonna get all the way through now. And so I'm gonna say this: if you come in and you like, well, what do you mean we back? You're not gonna see that first part of the video because I'm gonna erase that. Okay, Tasha. So I'm gonna erase that. All right. So we are starting just the borders on the page before we do our Monday motivational page. Man, when I tell y'all, I end up, this throws me off, but that's life. Things happen. You adjust accordingly. That's that lesson. Find the beauty in all things. All right. That's going to be our stamp of the day. All right. So if you are joining back in, we were talking about everybody's win. Y'all were listing your wins, and it's some amazing wins. So if you want to drop those wins back in the comments, let's go ahead and do that so people can celebrate you as I start stamping. And I was telling y'all about chicken. Oh, you didn't forget about the chicken, okay? So y'all know yesterday on the live, if you didn't watch the live, go ahead and catch it. Yesterday live, I was showing y'all my planners and my journals and how I wanted to do some, ooh, that's too much ink, do some, different things that I was tracking. And so one of the things that I was tracking was trying not to go to too many fast food restaurants, okay? So somehow, my car made a right and a left and a right and a left and a curve around to the drive-through of Popeyes. And I normally get just regular stuff. I used to get shrimp or something like that. And so I saw that they had a chicken sandwich. Now, by disclaimer, I am from Georgia, the Bible Belt, the home of all things Chick-fil-A. And I love Chick-fil-A, okay? I know that Chick-fil-A has controversy and some people will never step foot in Chick-fil-A another day in their life. But that's just one thing that I'll have to answer to later, okay? I'm going to get my milkshake. I'm going to get my chicken. I'm going to get my number one with no pickle. And I used to get blue cheese crumbles on it, but now they don't want to act right. So yeah, I am Chick-fil-A all day. My pleasure. I'm Chick-fil-A, okay? So if you're not from this side of the US of A and you ever come to the South, go on and stop in Chick-fil-A's line. All right, well, so I go on to Popeyes, my other place that I like, and they have a chicken sandwich. It's blue cheese crumbles on the Chick-fil-A sandwich is heaven, okay? If you love blue cheese, thank me later. Now they're going to put your blue cheese on the side. They won't put it on the sandwich. But when you get it, make sure you get the blue cheese, put it on there, let it melt. This has nothing to do with Motivational Monday movement, Monday, Fitness Monday. So, move that to the side. So, yeah, try that next time you go. And they will say, they will be like, you want blue cheese crumbles? They're going to sound really concerned. All right, y'all. So then I see that Popeyes has a chicken sandwich. And so I said, well, let me just try this chicken sandwich. Ain't nobody touching on Chick-fil-A. Nobody. Y'all, I take a little bite in the sandwich, and I didn't get much of the bread, so I couldn't really make a good assessment. Now, one thing about me is I don't typically like pickles on a sandwich. So I typically will pull my pickles off or tell them no pickles on my Chick-fil-A sandwich. But I allow this particular pickle to stay on this sandwich. The crisp of the chicken at Popeyes, they need to pay me because I'm giving them a little bit too much. But anyway, the crisp of the chicken at Popeyes, y'all, and the crunch of that pickle because it wasn't soggy like Chick-fil-A's pickle, and the bread, y'all, I cheated on Chick-fil-A and I liked it. So that's going to be probably my new chicken sandwich as long as it's at Popeyes. And I can get, that'll be one of my cheat meals. And y'all, then they had the nerve to have tater tots. That took it to a whole nother level. And they have this thing called Cajun Sparkle. So if you've never heard of it, they give you packs of Cajun Sparkle. Thank me later. My best friend put me onto that. But they ran out of those, so I couldn't order that. All right, so the quote right here is, find beauty in all things. Oh, and another disclaimer. I am not responsible for those that decide to get out of their bed, go get in the line of Popeyes right now and say, why did you get me hooked to this? Okay? I am not responsible. You are your own person and you make your own decisions. And make sure you make the right decision for you. All right, that was my PSA. All right, y'all. So let's get on back into Monday motivation. So we're going to go ahead and put the week of whatever week we are in. And I believe I'm going to still stick with where we put our weeks on the sides. Girl, listen, honey. I was like, Popeye, who told you? Like, I don't know who got mad at Popeyes and quit and kind of gave some of the secrets up. I mean, at Chick-fil-A and gave some of the secrets up. Somebody gave them up. Because the bread is even better than Chick-fil-A bread. And I was like, bruh, this is not conducive to my relationship with Chick-fil-A. Like, we have a strong relationship. Now, with that being said, let me go ahead and boost Chick-fil-A back up because I can't cheat on them like that, They do have this key lime shake that tastes like key lime pie. Now, mind you, if y'all gonna go and do all of this stuff, make sure you're drinking at least half a gallon of water, some fresh vegetables. You know, find that balance, okay? Balance. Gotta have a little beam there, all right? Which I will do and cannot do is be like, she talking about Motivation Monday and then she over here talking about all this fast food stuff. So I need to give y'all a little balance, okay? Water, veggies, get a little yogurt for your digestive tract, some probiotic drinks, kefir, you know, if you're gonna go and do all of this stuff. Yes, I know y'all saw this washer yesterday. You're gonna see it again. All right, let's go in and put this week. And we are the week of May 13th through May 19th. I want to kind of do a little lettering or fake lettering. Good, Tarshell. You had some motivation and some willpower. All right, so this is May. And then I'm going to trace around this. Oh, Lord. Sorry, girl. Don't do that. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. All right. So, move this out of the way. So, we are in May. Go down this a little bit. And then we said the week of the 13th. And I think it was at the 13th through the 19th. All right, so this is the week that we're gonna work in and motivate ourselves. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, body goals. Yes, thank you about the washi. The washi is almost out. And that is part of the recipe with that baked chicken and those green beans. Yeah, that works. All right, so this is May. This is our week. Now, if you would like, go ahead and drop a motivational word, motivational quote for the week that you would like to work on, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you what has been on my mind for a little bit of time. I've been thinking about it all weekend. A little bit after that, it keeps just popping up, so I feel like at this point maybe it's supposed to be discussed. And what I've been thinking about was living in the moment, okay? So my goal or my motivation for this week will be live in the moment. I don't do that very often, y'all. I am super, super, super analytical. I overthink things. I think about things that happened before, and I think about, okay, how am I going to get to this? And sometimes I often forget to live now, okay? The only reason I do remember some stuff is because I journal a lot. If I did not journal as much as I do, a lot of stuff would probably be a blur. So my goal now is to be very intentional about living in the now. So that will be my motivation for my week, is to live in the now. Or live in the moment, however you want to put it. You can write it if you choose to go along with this week's motivation. So either live in the moment or live in the now. I think I'm going to put live in. I don't know which one I want yet. Give me a second. As I'm pulling this together, I'll let y'all know. I think I'm going to do live in the now. Or live in the moment. Let me just write it. Okay, so I went ahead and did live in the moment, and I am going to make this stand out a little bit bolder than what you see. And again, I said my reason for doing this is I am always focused on trying to solve the next problem or the next issue, and I'm not, enjoying life. Sometimes I even just, because I'm over analytical and I have anxiety, sometimes I'm just stuck. So I'm working on being very, very conscious about every little move I do and actually living in it, experiencing it. So again, the motivational quote for this week that I'll be using is live in the moment. And all I'm doing right now is going around the lines just to make this stand out a little bit bold, because I should have used a bolder pen. All right, so you may say, what are some things that you can do to live in the moment? I have a very bad habit of, even if I'm talking to somebody, having my phone in my hand and I am scrolling aimlessly. Sometimes I'm not even really looking at stuff, but out of habit, I'm just used to having the phone in my hand. So I'm clicking on Instagram, Facebook. I might be seeing something. And I've also noticed that I can be mid-conversation. And if I am distracted by social media, I'll cut a conversation off and be like, oh my God, let me tell you what I just read. So these are things that I want to be really conscious about. Like, okay, girl, get a grip. Come off of social media. Be present. Be in the moment. What is the conversation going on? What are y'all talking about? So those are some things that I want to do. Again, even when I'm working, let me focus on my work and disconnect from social media. So instead of social media, I could be listening to the audiobooks like we discussed last night, or I could have some music on. So again, just being within society for real, and not in society based off of the internet. I don't know how many people can kind of relate to that. I think it becomes a coping mechanism in some regards. Again, a lot of times it's aimlessly that I'm doing it. I don't know if y'all have ever just scrolled and sometimes you find yourself liking a post because it's somebody you know and you're cool with, and you might not even read the post. And I need to stop doing that because I could be signing my life away to foolishness. I need to stop doing that. But just things like that are things I kind of want to get away from. If my friends and I hang out, I want to make sure that I put my phone down. Matter of fact, I have to go to a wedding. I want to be conscious about my phone being down while I'm at the wedding. So these are a couple of things that I want to focus on this week. So anything that I do, if I go to a coffee shop, by default, I'm going to take pictures because it's going to be for content purposes in addition to trying a new coffee shop. But once I get those pictures, phone needs to go down, live in the moment. So those are a couple of things that I want to focus on this week, and that is going to be my motivation. Exactly. Like I think, and so often I think we try to push it to the side. Like, I don't have no problem. I'm not really into social media like that. And there are two type of people on social media. There are people that are visually present, and there are people that are ghostly present. And I'm gonna break down the two. So again, there are two type of people on social media. There are people that are visually or presently seen, and then there are people that are ghostly behind the scenes, but you're still on social media. And so here's our examples. There are 12 people on here, and I ain't calling you, I'm just calling it what it is. There are 12 people on here, and out of those 12, and I know people come in and jump out or whatever, but out of those 12, there are probably only going to be, if I'm looking at it, 5 out of the 12 that are visually present, but there are going to be 7 of you. Did I do my math right? I hope 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 7 of you ghostly present. So you're here, but you're not here, right? And so then you could easily say, oh, I don't be on social media like that, because nobody can vouch that you were there, right? Nobody can see it. I can't see it. You can't. Other people can't see it. So there are always two types of people. So we all have some form of an addiction to social media, especially if you're on here. And it causes us not to live in the moment. Another way you can figure out which side of the coin you are on in reference to social media, if you are visually seen or ghost, if you're visual, if you're just in front or you're a ghost. If something happens and you talk about it, but you're never seen on social media, you're the ghost, okay? You still have an addiction. You just have an addiction of collecting data and talking about it at another time. And it happens often, and it happens so subliminally and so subconsciously, you don't even realize that you're doing it. Case in point. I'm playing, role playing, right? Yeah, girl, I was on, I saw the other day so-and-so had something going on, girl. Did you see it? And you looking like, girl, I didn't even know you was on social media. People end up telling on themselves, right? So everybody has some form of a connection to social media. Not everybody. There's probably like 1% of people that really just don't mess with social media at all. And they're far and in between. And so at this point, do we set a goal that we disconnect, unplug momentarily, so we can actually see what life really is like? She said, I'm a researcher. Oh, now I'm both, okay? I don't sugarcoat anything. I am both. I will be in the forefront and I will be in the background. Now, the difference with me, usually when I'm in the background, it's with people I don't even know in real life, y'all. That's where I am. I actually went to college for criminal justice. I used to want to be a crime scene investigator. So by default, I'm very inquisitive, nosy at times, if you want to know. So we all have it in us to a certain degree. Some of us are openly able to admit it, and others are, I'm grown, I don't do stuff like that. Girl, grown has nothing to do with being nosy. So that is my goal this week, y'all, is to live in the moment and be present in my life. Because again, y'all, I am for real. I be in the know, honey. I be in the know. Y'all get my line when I say click that subscribe button so that you're in the know. Oh, I be in the know. I am the friend that people call when they need to find out some information. I am the one that when my friends date somebody, I'm like, give me the full name. And they will have a full report in 48 hours. Because I'm that good. That's me. I know I wanted to do that so bad, but when I was in college, I had to double major, and when I was younger, I was not about that life. I was like, who about to double major, girl? Yeah, but I did. I wanted to do that. To this day, I still watch those shows, Tarshell. Like, I will sit and watch crime shows all day, scare myself in the middle of the night. Yeah. But be busy like, he guilty. Yeah. Or she guilty. So, yeah, I want to live in the moment, y'all. Because I do find myself on social media. I think we talked about this briefly on another live where I'm like, when I don't get comfortable in my skin and I don't like to go out like that, I have a tendency to hibernate. And it's easy to hibernate with social media because don't nobody got to see you. Now, I am pretty much 95% of who I am in real person on social media. Like, if you were to go to my Facebook page, when you see my post, the same way I'm talking to y'all, joking, laughing, all that, you get that. You get me in person, you get that too. But I do tone down. I have to do my mood tracker in a second, y'all. What I do tone down is, like, I code switch a little bit for you all. And speaking of code switch, if you have your planner near you, mark your calendars for Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this is before gym talk because gym talk is going to be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think I got it right. But at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram, stay tuned and check out for me to go live with Cultivated Speech, which is my line sister. She is a speech therapist, speech pathologist, speech language pathologist, therapist. Am I getting it all right? Nonetheless, we're going live together, and she's going to give detailing on code switching. And I'm actually going to code switch on there, y'all. So y'all will actually see how I talk off screen a little bit. Well, let me say this. Y'all will see how I talk in different settings. I'm going to show you how I talk if I'm in Georgia. Y'all pretty much get how I talk on YouTube. I kind of tone it down. Y'all hear it slip. I'm pretty sure a couple of y'all hear it slip occasionally, but I'm going to actually intensify it, and I'm going to talk as if I am on the east side of Atlanta, and I'm going to show you how I can talk if I'm on the west side and if I have to do certain things, like in reference to talking. Oh, you are going to the barbecue fest. I forgot we talked about that. Okay, so we're going to do a mood tracker. Oh, thank you. So we're going to do a mood tracker. I'm trying to think of a tracker that's going to be a little different than what we always do. However, oh, I know what we can do. We can do a, like a bar meter. Well, a bar. I'm talking about a meter. Yeah, let's do a bar. Okay, so. Yeah, now I got to concentrate. I hope I spaced out enough. We gonna see. So we're going to do 7 little lines. Now, of course, you can do your own meter for your mood tracker. And we'll do 7 of these. And this is where I'm going to track my mood. And then I'm probably going to write the days of the week on the inside of it. All right, so that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to Friday. Then we have Saturday. And then we have Sunday. And so, yeah, I know usually with the tracker, I'm going to use 3 colors to define whether it's great, good, or not so good. I usually will say nah, meh, yes, one of those two. All right, so we have our bars. I'm going to put, if I can find it, I'm just going to put like this color in between to break it up so we can see the different lines, because it's throwing me off as far as those bars that close together. It's messing with my little eyes a little bit. So I'm going to put this in here. And so what I'll use as my measuring tool is, of course, at the bottom will mean that I'm feeling a little bit lower. The middle will be like, okay, it was an okay day. And then filling it all the way to the top will mean that it was a good day. So I may not even use 3 colors this week. I'm thinking that's what it's going to be like. Okay. And if you're coming in later, I'm creating my mood tracker bars. My mood tracker changes from week to week. It does not look the same each week. One week I had, I think, like flowers. The other week, it was like a bar split into little squares. All right, and then we said this is going to be the mood tracker. All right, and so today has been overall a really good day. I do want to still use one of the colors we used just to fill it up. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the mustard looking color. And that is how I will track my mood. So we are on Monday. And today has been really, really good. So I'm going to fill that all the way up. Now, if you need this for you, you can put great, good, not so good. If you want to, that's totally up to you. So for the sake of this, just in case somebody's watching the replay, after we go off, I'll go ahead and put that right here. And then I'm going to write with the fine point pen once that ink dries. All right, and so those are just the meters. Like not so good would be at the bottom. So-so day would be in the middle, and then great at the top. Okay, so I'll go in with that in a second. All right, is everybody following along okay right now? If you have any questions about what's going on here, it's not really a whole bunch going on. We're just building the motivational pages. And are any of you all doing a motivational page along with me? All right, so that's that. I'm going to go in with a 0.05, which is a super fine point tip. Let's try. I'm just going to put the word great. Okay. And then I'm just going to put nah, N-A-H. Nah, just one feeling it. Nope, nah. So that's right there. All right, and so that's what the meter will say is going on. Ooh, and I drew those lines super crooked. All right, and so then one other thing that I like to put on here is a goal out of the week. Oh yeah, don't make it look perfect. Mine ain't perfect. It's going crooked and all the stuff. Even though I said that, it's not like I'm gonna go and redo this whole page. So I also want to do one goal for this week. So I'm gonna put a goal thing right there. What's the color we've pulled? I think I done pulled every single color on here. Hold on. So I want to do at least one goal that you know that you can possibly accomplish. I don't know what my goal is yet, y'all. All right, this is a 08. The 08 is pretty thick. So I just want to go around this. And then I will put the goal on the inside of here. All right, and so you want to remember your goal. It's going to be something that you can accomplish this week. It doesn't have to be anything super dramatic. I, for right now, cannot do anything work related as my goal in my personal journal because I'm doing the work journal prompts, so I don't want to overload myself with that. So my goal will be something family oriented or self-care type related or something like that. So for me, I want to get my water intake in. Thank you. I want to get my water intake up. I really do. But I don't feel like that's going to be the goal that I want to do this week. So give me a second to think on that, and I'm going to keep adding to my page. So does anybody have a goal that they want to work on this week? Y'all may get my mind moving as far as what kind of goal. Or have you started on something this week already goal related? And so all I'm doing now is adding some lines on the highlighter section on the page. Just to make the page pop a little bit more. And then my one stamping, if you came in late and y'all know I'm supposed to stamp one thing per week. Well, really we're supposed to stamp two, but I've been cheating out with that second one. It's Find Beauty in All Things. I stamped it, went down a little crooked, but that is okay. I'm not going to lose my mind over that, but it did go down a little crooked. So that was my stamp, Find Beauty in All Things. And then my motivation, if you came in late, is to live in the moment. Okay, so you're going to finish one project at work. Cool, cool, cool. Go to bed before 11 each night. That will be really, really good. Let's see. Oh, I know my goal, y'all. I want to get up at 5 o'clock at least once out of the week. Once out of this week. Okay, so that's going to be my goal. Get up. Oh, there's a sticker for that too. Okay, so that's your goal. You're going to redo your budget this week. Mine will be Wake Up Early Once. I know it's in one of these books, and it's in the wellness book. All right, so I'm going to put a sticker on here. Do one sticker, and it should be on here. Let's see. It's in here, y'all. I really just need to tear this one page out of here, y'all, because I'm not going to do anything with those. I'm not here for the coloring in of stuff. Unless it's a coloring book I want. All right. So I found it. This says Wake Up Early. I just want to put one that has a little pop of color so it can stick out a little bit. So I'm going to do this one. Oh yeah, the morning routine. Yeah. And I think that's really vital. If I could get a concrete morning routine down, I used to do it a while ago. I would get up, make sure I was prepared, ready to go to the gym, and then I would work out, get home, go to work, and somewhere along the way, that fell by the wayside. All right. So our goal is to wake up early this week. Oh, I ain't coloring in no stickers. I'm sorry. Y'all can try to dress that mug up all day long. Not here for it. So not here for it. And I like a lot of the stickers in that book. But those I do not like. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to pull them out and put them in the trash. I mean, unless somebody want them, y'all can have them. But yeah. Not doing that. All right, y'all. So this looks like this is my Monday spread. I feel like I want a sticker doll or something on here, but yeah, like more honestly, y'all, morning routines. If you can get a morning routine down, they really do help. Like you get so much more accomplished because the reality of it is, especially as you get older, as the day goes on and you're getting toward the end of the day, you ain't trying to do all that extra stuff. We can fake the funk all day long, but we be tired. Your body ages. Not saying that we walk around like hovered over like we're super, super old, but it is what it is. So if I can get that thing moving and get it going, I might be getting somewhere. Let's put something that can pop up. Like these are the neon looking pages. So let's see if we can get something to pop off of here. But yeah, definitely that morning routine. And actually your attitude is better. Like once you take care of you first, your whole mood is so different. You actually allow so much more to roll off your back. And you don't feel rushed. Because the attitudes roll in when we're rushing ourselves. They don't have nothing to do with nobody else. We be all upset, but upset at ourselves. But we just, transfer it and act like everybody else did it. When you know for a fact you hit your snooze button about a good old 5 or 6 times. And then if you went over your snooze time, you went and set your alarm again and was like, I can get another 10 minutes in. Y'all did it. Shame the devil. Yes, 50 lamb times. Wait a minute, where are you from? Are you from Georgia? Did we talk about that? Hey, KP. Because when you said 5011, I really did just say it. So again, y'all, if you heard how I just said 5011, but I didn't just say 5011, I said 5011. If you join that live on Thursday on Instagram, remember that's 7 p.m., y'all will kind of see how my dialect and my code switching really, really is. And I would say don't judge me, but you can judge whatever you want to judge. Except my excursion with Chick-fil-A. Y'all can't judge me. Judge yourself. Oh, that's right, Columbus. That's why. Okay. You say no more. Because talking in Columbus is a whole nother, that's just on a whole nother level. The world of its own. All right, and let me add this. KP, how are you doing? Oh yeah, if y'all saw KP come in, and now she's gonna be like, let me put me on blast. But KP from KP Scribbles by KP. Y'all look up Scribbles by KP. I love her pens. Y'all see me with her pens quite a bit on here. Yeah, I have a whole lot of them. The rest of them are, yeah, y'all. So go check out KP. And this ain't even all of them, y'all. I got some more all around the house. I have them upstairs. And don't be tired. I even parted ways with one of my pens like this because my best friend, I let her get it. That's how you know she my best friend. Like she was my sister. But I let her get one. So I'm going to have to give me another one of these. These are my favorite. And then my other favorite. Is that in front of me? Okay, I got to show you my other favorite. And I gave my mama one of my favorites. It's not in front of me. But y'all, there's another one. that I love. And I know the ink is probably like, girl, what more writing you want us to do? But yeah, make sure y'all support Scribbles by KP. She's on Instagram. She's on. Tashelle, can you drop her link? And so y'all know I journal, so I'm here for the pen. You need a good pen. Once you get that favorite pen, you're going to want to write more. All right, so I kind of did like a little ombre effect on here. You say you've been, what you been researching, girl? What you been researching? All right, so I did a little ombre effect. I'm going to drop a little bit of a white line in there. I think. All right. And I'm just adding like a little bit of white in there. And so again, another breakdown of this page. We're in the week of, and let me put the week of on there. Oh yeah, this is another KP, pen by KP. Or KP, you can put your link in the description. Week of, I need a black pen, one of my thicker black pens.